Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of my m324 UTG Master Sniper. I've had this gun for a while now, and I did have a review of it already, but it was in with a bunch of my other guns as well, like all of them, so I thought I'd single this one out since it's my favorite, and probably more people will be looking at this than some of my not as good guns. But getting right into it, it will shoot upwards of 400 FPS. With .25s, I'd imagine it's a little bit slower, but you definitely make up for that in accuracy. I highly recommend getting .25 BBs if you have a sniper rifle, including this one. The scope is not included with this gun. I'll go through what you get with the gun. It comes with the gun itself, 2 clips that hold 25 rounds each, and you get a speed loader as well. It comes with a bipod and the tactical sling, which is really nice. It's not crappy. It's doesn't have one of those like claw hook attachments. It's all just the fabric. It also comes with 2 extra butt plate spacers, so you can extend the butt of the rifle out a little bit more if you need to. I don't have those with me. They're at home because I don't need them. It fits me pretty well just having it how it is from the factory. As for mountings, it has double weave rail mounts, one for an attachment in the front. I use a bipod. I guess you could use like a foregrip handle. And then the mounting on the top for the scope or some sort of optics. The one I'm using is a UTG Leapers. I might have already mentioned that. It's 4x32. Really nice. I'll put links to the description, both to where I got the gun, or where you could get it, and also where you can get the scope as well. Moving on to some of the features, right behind the bolt is the safety switch. When the red dot appears, or when it's shown, that's fire. When it's not, when it's covered up, then it's on safe. The bolt is super easy to pull back. You can do it with 2 fingers, and even 1, I guess, if you were standing behind it properly. I'm kind of off to the side for the camera angle, which makes it a little awkward. The trigger actually won't allow you to fire unless the bolt handle is pushed down. I'm assuming that's to prevent your internal parts from breaking. On the opposite side, there's the hop-up about halfway down the length of the barrel, right in front of the scope. All the way forward towards the end of the barrel is normal, and then pushing it all the way back is all the way hopped up, I guess. And you can play around with that, find somewhere that's in your comfort zone. Also, depending on which type of BBs you're using, you might find some settings work better than others. We can talk to you about the bipod a little bit. On each side of the leg, or for either leg, there's this button. It looks like something you twist, which my friends have tried to do. But you actually push the button down, and then you can slide it up. Same on the other side. And then that's for moving it around, makes it a little bit more comfortable. Having the bipod on, one thing I don't like is when you put it on your shoulder, the strap is higher up than this, so this corner bit of the bipod kind of digs into your shoulder. If you have it going from your right shoulder to your left hip, or like over your back like that, it'll kind of dig into your shoulder a little bit, so you might consider taking it off when you're moving between places. When you have the bipod extended, there's also these little grip pieces on the bottom, which you can twist the other direction. Yeah, let's see, make sure it's right on both sides. Yeah, you can twist them clockwise on both sides to unlock them, and then when you get it in the place you want, which right now this is really high up, but say you're on you're setting this on a stump or something that's uneven, you could push one all the way in and lock it, and then have the other out a little bit more to adjust or compensate for the change in elevation between those 2 points. I guess one more thing I should mention, when you get this shipped to you, as I said earlier, it doesn't come with the scope, but there's some assembly required. All you have to do is mount the barrel, and the back receiver come in one part, and then the plastic ABS stock comes as another, and all you have to do is slide the barrel piece into the stock, and then mount these 2 hex screws. There's one on either side of where you insert the magazine, and then there is also one behind the trigger guard, but I think that's factory installed. I can't remember when I put this together, but you probably shouldn't mess around with that unless the instructions telling you to set it up directly tell you to do so, because I think if you tighten that too much, it goes up into your bolt and will ruin the gun. So that's just something you should be aware of. If you're one of those people that, like me, sometimes I'll just throw away the instruction manual because it's simple enough to set up, and you miss things like that. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video. I'll have a link in the description as well as an annotation somewhere in the video that will direct you to a video of a shooting test I did with this. I can't remember if it was 0.2 gram BBs I was using or not. I recently got 0.25, so, and if that's the case, then I'll do a new shooting test with the 0.25 gram BBs because those are a lot more accurate. But once that's up, I will definitely put another annotation in this video. It'll be clearly marked as like a 0.25 gram BB or 0.25 gram BB shooting test, and I'll put that in the description as well. So I guess be looking forward to that, or check out the old one while I have that one up, and I will see you guys in the next video.